This is LTV.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by DeCarolis Insurance Agency Incorporated, DeCarolisinsuranceagency.com, and by Enterprise Bank. Enterprise Bank creates success. EnterpriseBanking.com.
At Inside Leominster, good afternoon. My name is Dean Mazzarella, Mayor for the city, and yes, we're live this afternoon on this beautiful. Don't you just love these fall days? Despite what the calendar says, and despite what everything says, what month it is, we started off the week in a new day, a new week, and a new month. Despite it all, absolutely beautiful weather. Somebody was telling me down towards the south, it was 95 degrees, and it's been that way. And we went through our little bout of that. But lately, it's just been really, fall, warm days, cool nights, those perfect nights. And so here we are on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. And if you'd like to call in about any subject, it's fine. 978-534-1626. And even if you don't want to come on air, they will gladly take your question out back. Just call the number, 534. We don't have caller ID, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you'd like to ask a question, 978-534-1626. And before I forget, I know this sounds a little premature, but it gets really busy from here on in until January, and even then, but it's really busy. So I put out this offer. If you have a public event, so if you have a church event, if you have an organization that has an event, between now and after the holidays, after Little Christmas, January 6th, let us know. Let us know. Call our office at 534-7500, extension 0. Let us know. And we're really trying to get out the master schedule early. So that way we put out one schedule every day. It tells you what's going on. And what happens a lot of times is we're getting these information late. We don't get them on the calendar. And then it's kind of panic in the last minute, and gets busy for us. So if you have a church fair, a fall fair, a holiday fair, whatever it might be, maybe even if it's a school event, that's public. There are some events they have at the schools that just, there's so many parents that show up that they can't really open it up to everybody. If that's the case, just let us know the public events that you have. Our calendar is filling up fast, I can tell you that. The other thing is, some days there is 2 events at the same time, and we'll let you know that. And you may want to reschedule that date because, well, we don't want you to be in conflict with another group that's having a similar event. And that happens usually around the holidays. So we have a busy time starting this weekend, and we'll have a guest on in just a couple of minutes talking about the bazaar, the Our Lady of the Lake Bazaar that's been around for many, many years. And it's noon to 10 o'clock. But you got Father Ken here, and Jude Arsenault has time, and he's at work handling things, trying to get here. And if he can get here, we'll have him on as well. But anyway, it's a busy time. We have the Spanish Heritage Day coming up September 18th, and a bunch of them are right in a row. So you've got that, you've got the food truck festival, you've got that, we got the 20th is the Johnny Appleseed Festival. Everything is coming quick. So having said that, I just want to try to get people early. Let us know as early as you possibly can. Thus far, we have a list of about 10 things already, 15. So we have things like the Festival of the Trees. Maybe you're out and you see a deal on, you get on Marketplace, or this weekend is our second of the year. So it's the fall yard sale, citywide yard sale. Maybe you see a tree out there like, oh, perfect, there's the tree. Maybe have some lights. and you put together, because generally, I mean, we get close to 50 trees, I think, for the Festival of Trees. But a lot of times people are like, I'm going to have to wait till next year. Why do you have to wait till next year? Well, I got a late start. Well, then get an early start. The tractor parade's coming up October 6th. So get that ready. Michael's Run is October 6th. So a lot going on, and we're getting pretty good at planning. We're getting really good at planning. And we also have our newsletter, which is It's Happening in Leominster, and you can get that on Facebook as well. Caller, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, sir.
Well, we were waiting for you to punch in, and we were going to have to dock you 10 minutes.
You know, I had the remark, I haven't noticed this year for some reason, I don't know why, but there haven't been as many trucks in any of the areas that I've been out and about. Not just Leominster, Lunenburg, Fitchburg, Worcester, 290, paving city roads. There just doesn't seem to be a lot of outside activity this year.
Well, our bids open the 19th. So September 19th, we open the bids, and we're going to get as many roads done, if possible, before winter. I was out yesterday, just in one area. I was on Highland Ave, and I said, that's right, we did Highland. I looked to my left, and we did Nelson Street. I went down a little further, we did Washington Street. We did Arlington Street. We did Stearns Ave. We did, I'm just like, we've done all these streets, one after another. Not just a couple of years ago, we did almost all, I think we did all of Merriam Ave. So that's just that little area there. We've done almost all those streets. So we're getting there. We've still got, you still got like Leggett Hill's in rough shape, but they've got some digging to do. Pleasant Street's rough, we've got some digging to do. We've got some areas that, we got to do some underground work, and then we'll get them paved. But we're getting there. We really are.
It must be the efficiency. They do it so fast you don't even see them.
Well,
they come and gone, and the road's done.
They did the rail. They did the rail trail the other day from downtown at Depot Square all the way to at the end of Carter Park, where Kentucky Fried Chicken used to be, Sookies, or whatever they call that. They did that in one day. They did that in one day.
Is that rail trail what runs on the old railroad tracks?
Yes.
From Leominster to Fitchburg?
Yes.
Can people drive on that with their automobile?
No. Well, they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to.
No, that's what I thought, because a lot of I see bicycles and I see walking, etc. And if that would become a drag strip if they ever let a car out on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Even like we're kind of, the motorized bikes, if you move them slow, you pedal a little, some people are good about it. But some of the, like everything else, there's always an element of people that don't use common sense and they're moving down here at 30 miles an hour on the bike trail.
Well, that's what it is. I mean,
that
all
happens.
of a sudden now on my street has become a drag strip. They come down the hill on Jude, and I'm telling you, I got to look twice before I go to the mailbox.
Well, they live there. I mean, they should. If anybody should be driving slow, it should be them.
You're right. You're right. That's it's sad, but it's true. But it's a beautiful day.
It is.
We're not going to complain anymore.
Nope.
I'm in my chair. I'm watching the birds. They're having a ball eating off the feeders.
Like a king.
Life is good if you got wings.
You ain't kidding.
And you be well, sir.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. That was Art from the Art Report. And once he settles down, we'll get him in, hopefully before the holidays. We kind of lighten up during the holidays, and we'll do that. Hey, listen, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about nothing better than a church bazaar. Nothing. And let me tell you, I'm not sure they have the flea market this year. We're going to find out for Father Ken, but there's some treasures. I often wonder, like, I say to Tara, do they know what this is? Like, somebody's selling this for like $20. Wonder if they know what this is. So anyway, we're going to find out more about the Our Lady of the Lake Bazaar right after this.
LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. By NP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.npcrowleyinc.com.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Duquette Field in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Welcome to the scrimmage. First of all, I want to point out, my name is Nick Dumont, and I'll be calling this game for you today. Leominster is wearing their blue jerseys. Tewksbury is wearing their red jerseys. These are both practice jerseys because this is a scrimmage here. Tewksbury's got the ball, running back, running it, gets to almost near midfield. Second and 10. Ball is snapped. Quarterback keep. He is running 40, 30, 20. Quarterback in. Touchdown, Leominster. Tewksbury comes out, one receiver on either side. Snap, throws, caught by number 9 for the Redmen, and he is in, and that is going to be a Tewksbury touchdown as time expires. Snap, runner in motion, hands off. 4 gets it, and is that going to be enough? That's going to be enough for a first down. Quarterback takes a snap, running. He's trying to get out of it. He's got multiple Redmen after him. Throws, it is caught by number 7. Nope, sorry, that's number 8. Goes deep, end zone, touchdown, Leominster. Again, thank you so much for joining us here at Duquette Field in Tewksbury, Mass. On behalf of LATV, my name is Nick Dumont. Thank you so much. We will see you next Friday night against St. John's of Shrewsbury at Doyle Field at 7 o'clock. Have a fantastic night and a fantastic week. Good night.
There you go, and we're back here at Inside Leominster, 978-534-1626. And what's his name, Nick Dumont?
Nick Dumont.
Nick Dumont, and who's going to be joining him?
Alexis Valdez.
Alex Valdez is going to be joining him. And tomorrow night, St. John's. St. John's becoming a big rivalry, especially since half the kids that are at St. John's are from Leominster and Fitchburg. It's like we're playing against ourselves. But anyway, that's a big rivalry now. They have a good, solid team. We have a good, solid team. I think that's more of a rivalry now than the Leominster-Fitchburg games have been. So tomorrow night live right here. And if you miss it and you can't watch it live tomorrow, you can catch it on demand. Or you can catch it once they post it on Facebook. You can catch it then too, right? What's that?
YouTube.
On YouTube. I keep forgetting. Everything. The whole world's going on YouTube. Anyway, we're going to be talking Church Bazaar because there's nothing better. It has everything, even things you didn't think about. Anyway, Father Ken is here from Our Lady of the Lake.
Yeah, I'm having separation anxiety, Mayor, because my cohort.
I know. Where is he? We have to track him down. He's always
the
here.
Bazaar chair, yeah, Jude.
He's working.
But he works full time.
Yeah.
At his regular job, and he works full time these days for getting ready for the Bazaar, along with a lot of other people. So I'm going to have to fly solo tonight.
That's okay.
But
so the Bazaar is coming up on the 6th.
Yes, this Saturday.
And it's a lot of work. And I said, we're having this conversation in our office today. I said, they used to have the International Fair at Holy Family. It's a lot of work. Early morning, late night. And they pared it back a little just so the volunteers could, if you can burn people out, you'll never see them again. They're like, yeah, I'm busy that day, or I've got a wedding or something. That's what happens. So paring it back a little could be a good thing.
Yeah, we struggle with the decision because not many churches or organizations have multi-day bazaars.
No, it's really uncommon these days to have multi-days. If you give people 3 days, they'll take 3 days. They'll show up Saturday night, the last night or the last day, an hour before.
Yeah, so we made the decision. It wasn't an easy one, but the leadership committee, the leadership team, I should say, and the parish council, pastoral council, it was a lot of dialogue, and we said, we want to make the Saturday as good as we can, just
make it
focus on
fun
one
experience,
day and really pull out all the stops.
Focus on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they will come.
Yeah, like Field of Dreams.
Yeah,
but it's true. It's so exciting this week because every time I go over to the church grounds, there's more stuff that goes up. And it's, Mayor, you hit the nail right on the head. The outpouring of generosity with people's time and what they give and their talent and the way people pour themselves with the hard work is something to see. What a great gift it is.
Yeah.
I never take it for granted.
No.
And always am amazed at people. They want to give. They want to give to God. They want to give to their parish and the wider community. It's like there's like a Christmas atmosphere this week.
We were talking. There was a bunch of church people around. We were having this conversation, and they were saying, I think people think like church bazaars and some of these things, bingos and things, are just kind of added, and how important they really are to raise money, to keep everything running,
That's a reality too.
Yeah, I mean, so it's important, but it's also a good day of community because people come from everywhere. They come back. Maybe they moved and they come back because Our Lady used to be their church, and maybe they had to move for some reason. So it's a good community day.
And as important as the fundraising is, I've always said, any church I've served, and my predecessor, Father Michael Broderick, and I wholeheartedly keep that tradition and saying going. It's more the fun that we raise than the funds that we're raising.
Of course.
And you put your finger on it. People who might have moved out of the area, or they moved to another part of town, or maybe for whatever reason they might have gotten a little away from the church. This time of year, no matter where I go, it's like, hey, Father, you're getting ready for your big bazaar. You're all set. And I'm like, well, we're getting set,
We're working on it. So September 6th, we just had the slide up. You can pop that up again. It's going to be noon to 10 p.m. And if you don't know where it is, we call it the North Leominster Whalum District, 1400 Main Street. And if you're out there at night, just be careful because sometimes everybody parks on Main Street and decides that they want to make their own spot where they want to cross, and there's a corner up there that can be pretty dangerous. So we want you to make sure you wear some bright clothes or something reflective.
Look both ways.
Look both ways and cross at a spot where there's plenty of distance.
But really, I mean that's tricky all the time.
Yeah. And then you fill it up with cars and people that are parked out there, so we want to be careful of that. So they have games of chance, shopping for elegant items and hidden treasures. They are going to have the flea market.
Oh, absolutely.
Because let me tell you, they got some good stuff.
Well, and it was called White Elephant for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, we were looking down there, and as you said in your intro, you look at something that, it's glass or gold-plated, and you say, oh, somebody bought that at, some thrift shop. It's worth nothing. But then somebody comes along and they realize what the true value is.
Yeah.
And so that's why we changed it from White Elephant to Treasure Trove.
Yeah. Plus, you have a generation of people that don't know what White Elephant is.
Yeah.
They're beyond them. They're like, White Elephant, what's that?
So
it's like Bosco. Really? Whoa, you have some Bosco.
Right. Yeah. So we were a rebranding, Treasure Trove, which really descriptively
I'll
says
tell you, there's some incredible things there. We always leave with a lot of holiday things that people either make or donate. And
well, that's, we have a whole nother section. Treasure Trove is downstairs in the hall.
Then you go upstairs.
Upstairs, there's the Christmas
That's where I
room.
Buy. Yes.
Yeah, and then there's the country store, and there's just so many things. It's thrilling to go into, like at the Parish Family Center, the glassed-in lobby atrium area, whatever you want to call it. It starts looking like the greatest antique thrift store, or or whatever you want to call it.
So I'm just warning you, get there early because I know what I'm looking for. I know I collect things and I know what I'm looking for. And if I get there before you, you're in trouble. And I'm telling you, there's some really good things.
Well, I got to resist too, because I go down there and I take a look at it and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh boy, you know, it's this. I just saw a collection of trays.
Yeah.
The TV trays, just like the ones that we used to have in my family.
You got to
when I
buy
was a kid.
those. Pretty
and
soon you bought so much stuff, you don't have any room.
Well, I had to resist the temptation, I confess to you, Mayor, and to the Lord, you know, to not walk away with that. I'd leave it for somebody else. And if it's still there at the end of the bazaar, I will take it to the rectory with me.
It's funny how everyone's circling back in life, and my friends are buying the car that they had when they were in high school. And oftentimes I say, but all we did is work on those cars. They never ran. Those cars never started. The battery was dead. The transmission went. And you want to buy that same car, and you're like, yeah, but this thing's restored. You know, it's brings
Well, and
back
that was
all
the fun
those.
of it, too. You could work on those cars. Today, cars are too
I
complex
can't
to
even
work
change
on.
my light bulb.
Oh, you can't
I
even-
can't do anything. I have to go down to one of those places and beg the kids that work there, can you change my light for me? And they're like, sure, come on outside. I'll change your light for you. Put
I
my
remember-
wipers on for me.
My first car was a used 1976 Monte Carlo.
That's a nice car.
It was the best car I ever had. And you could open up that hood, and you could, like, get in under the hood. And now you can't even get your hand in anywhere under the hood.
I could change the water
Yeah.
pump.
Oh,
I could
yeah,
change
yeah.
the alternator,
I mean, I was never that handy, but...
the battery. I took my truck in. If you left it on, shut the engine off, but left it on, like the auxiliary, just to like charge your phone or something. I go to start my truck, it wouldn't start. So I brought it in, and they said, oh, your battery's dead. And I said, okay, battery's like $500. So I said, oh, it's fine. So a month later, same thing. And I go back, I call. Just recently I called and I said, I just saw a few months ago I replaced my battery, and it's doing the same thing. I leave it on, charging something. He said, well, you know, the phone. I said, no, the phone doesn't use that much. So I bring it down there, they call me and said, it's the other battery. And I said, the other battery? What do you mean?
Yeah.
They're like, there's two batteries in here. That one's $500. I said, I didn't know my truck had two batteries.
So
and I couldn't change either one of them.
It was a simpler time there, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you know, and similarly with the bazaar, it's nostalgic for people, but we also not only do you want to elicit those great memories from folks and have them come back, but we're always looking to improve the bazaar, add stuff, create new memories for new generations, and along those lines, we're packing everything into one day, and we have this great band coming from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I am going to toot the horn of this band because they're...
Sounds legit to me.
Sounds legit. They're called Sounds Legit. They're from the South County area. Yeah. Some of them are old parishioners of mine from my previous assignment in St. John Paul II Parish in Southbridge. But I'll set this out, I was rehearsing with them the other night.
You're going to play with them?
Well, let's put it this way. Let's just put it this way, Mayor. I almost wore my Elvis outfit today.
Really?
Yeah, instead of the suit. They allow me to do a little Elvis thing, and they take it down a notch. But these guys, I'm a hack, and I know it, but I do all right. But these guys they were saying, without being overly bragging, they said that they were playing another open area bazaar type of event, and people who were just going by were pulling over because they sounded so good.
Yeah. Oh, good. So that's 2 to 5?
2 to 5,
yeah.
and there's no loud noises because we have Mass at 5. And then at 7 o'clock, we have somebody I've worked with.
DJ Richard Gaudette.
Richard Gaudette. He is a great DJ, and something that has really caught on, especially last year, is karaoke.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. They tried to get me to do that, and I said, I know my limitations.
Give me the karaoke song, Mayor. I'll have it all queued up for you.
Everyone needs to know their limitations.
Clint Eastwood said that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you need to know your limitations. That's it.
You know, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
Everybody can sing. Everybody can sing. Some people do it better than others, but it's all for fun. And last year, Mayor, one of the great things that I remembered was it was intergenerational. The high school kids and like the 20-somethings, even in the rain on Saturday night, we kept Rich an extra hour because the kids kept on wanting to sing.
Everybody's a star.
Yeah, and this is your chance.
Leominster, everybody's a legend.
We can do a duet. We can do Simon and Garfunkel thing, an Everly Brothers thing. Or
See? Anyway, 978-534-1626, and Father Ken is here from Our Lady of the Lake, and we're talking about the year, every year that's a tradition. How many years is this? Jude knows this.
This will be 49.
49 years?
49 years.
That's a long time for a church bazaar. Most have gone by the wayside and don't have them anymore.
Almost as many as you've been mayor.
I don't know. That's a long time, 49 years. Our cameraman over there, he's like 29 years old. 32 now, right? He's 32. Couple of times, he says. Anyway, variety of food and drinks.
Yes, that's something we can't forget, too. You go home hungry from this thing, it's your own fault.
And they have like the 50-50 raffle, those kinds of things.
And we have raffle baskets.
Oh, that's right, gift baskets.
Yeah, gift baskets, let's not forget that.
Yeah, don't forget those.
And we gift baskets, we have gift baskets, but we also have baskets that we're raffling off, too. And see, what I'm missing, Jude, he would have what the raffle basket prizes are off the top of his head.
Okay. It's always something.
But it's always something great.
It's always good stuff.
Always something great.
And you have a good parish up there, a big neighborhood up there that it's always been a solid church.
It's a great parish.
Yeah.
Absolutely a great parish. When 2 years ago I came in the summer of 2023, and that's when the assignments come out, and people move on July 1st. And people are like, oh, you're going to Our Lady of the Lake, huh, Father Ken? Or,
yeah, you got it made up there. Smooth sailing up there.
And again, you certainly know the city, because that one of the first ways I described Our Lady of the Lake, I said it's a neighborhood parish. Not that we don't welcome everybody, and not that we don't have people that come a long way, but it's for a long time I was like. The people introduce themselves and I just live right down the street.
Right, everybody lives down the street.
And it's like, I'm like,
I live
everybody
behind the church. There's like 7,000 houses down there.
And I love to go running around the neighborhoods. Yeah. One of the things that I try to do to keep in shape at my advanced age is to jog. I won't call it running, but it's great to run around the neighborhood. And then when I come to Mass, it's like, saw you running, Father. It's like.
Why don't you join me?
But it's like 10 people will say, I saw you running. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's great, Well,
you're doing a good job up there. You did an excellent job at the Harris funeral. I know that was a tough one. That was a packed house, as they say.
Well, it was Father Tim Brewer who really...
I know, but together. He said, and then when I said that, I said to him, I said, you did a great job. He goes, oh, all I do is help out, he said. I said, well, you all did a great job.
Well, that's another thing about the parish.
You all did a great job.
The succession of great pastors we've had.
Very true.
I got to live up to the great legacy of the beloved pastors who have left the parish in great shape. And so when I got there, I'm like, all I got to do is not mess this up.
I know, but you do a good job and they move you on, so you got to keep a balance. I think always let them know there's more work to do.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to be hopefully Our Lady of the Lake for a while now.
Good. Yeah. Remember the old days? They used to move priests around all the time. Like you just get used to somebody, and next thing you know, they're gone. It's like, whoa. It's a
mixed emotions, because sometimes priests feel like, well, I've been here, I've given what I can. It's time for new ideas and
re-energize, right? New challenges, and so it's good on. But
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you on Saturday. Don't ask me to do karaoke, but I'll be there buying stuff. Come on down, and there'll be an hour or two when there won't be either a band or karaoke. But hey, come on down and get your.
Oh, there's always something going on.
You come down and get your karaoke on. And it really is. This is like some of the best food, I have to say, for a church bazaar.
Food is great.
It's incredible, the food that they have.
Yeah, we get Hamburger Haven, we get pizza, we got fried ice cream, we got the apple pies.
See?
We got. I mean, it's like
good stuff.
I got to fast now so that I can.
No, go running after.
And go running after. But
well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor.
It's good to have
always
you.
a joy to be with you.
We'll see you all on Saturday, noon to 10 o'clock. So maybe you have things to do in the morning. and you can't get there right away because it starts at noon, or maybe things have in the afternoon, or maybe you have things at night, you want to go in the afternoon. Either way, those are perfect hours. Get your things done in the morning, noon to 10 o'clock.
I wanted to look at my phone because there might be somebody from the parish saying, Father, you forgot to mention.
Did you forget anything?
But
no,
it's not from.
There you go. That's it. All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. Robin Kotoskini from the backstage or blue stage is going to be calling in to tell us about some exciting things that is going on right down on Main Street tomorrow night, Friday. I always have to say the date because the 5th, because if I don't, sometimes people are watching this next week.
Oh yeah.
And I had somebody show up for an event this week.
A week
that
late,
was last week. Because so I'm always trying to put out the date there. We'll be right back.
Guys, we have to think of an idea for our short film.
All right. I have an idea. How about an intense duel? It's no use, guy. I have the high ground, so I'm gonna win.
But I have the low ground, so I'm gonna win.
No, I'm gonna win.
No, I'm gonna win.
No, me.
No, me.
Me.
No, me.
No, me.
Me.
Whatever. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Wait. Actually, pause. I need to move the chair. Ah!
That's too violent.
All right, think another idea.
I got it. What if we do a heist on Hector and we can pretend he's the king? All right, we're here.
Why are we stealing from the statue instead of the real king?
Because that's the crown.
It's probably stone.
Oh my gosh, let's go. All right, where's your hat? This is the hat.
That's all I could find.
Oh my gosh, all right, ready? Do we do it? Oh, get out of here!
That's so unoriginal.
Fine, then you think of an idea.
Oh, I have an idea. A bear in a boy's imagination that is yellow and loves honey and has lots of friends, such as Orange Tiger, that bounces on his tail and...
Bro, that's literally just Winnie the Pooh and his friend Tigger.
Fine, then you think of another idea.
Oh, why don't we make a sports documentary about... Hi, I'm Larry Nerd, and I play Super League football on Roblox.
How many hours do you have every day?
My guess is like 26.
Why don't you play football in real life?
I mean, I could, but I prefer doing the Roblox version because in my opinion, it's just better.
Can you play football?
Yeah. Look, this is proof that just because I only know how to play Roblox football doesn't mean that I can't catch a football in real life. Look, watch this.
All right then. How about you do this? Catch.
All right then, I'll catch this. Ow.
Bro, who even is Larry Nerd?
I don't know.
Just think of another idea then.
I've got it.
What is it?
Oh.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
We should do
yeah.
that. Do you agree on that?
Yeah.
Does everyone agree here?
Yeah.
All right. So the movie is...
There you go. And we're back here at Inside Leominster, 534-1626. Three Stooges used to say, I got it. I'd say, what? A terrific headache. See? It's all in the humor. Okay, we'll take your phone calls from now till just about 5 o'clock. And if you want to call in and ask a question. As soon as I leave here, the minute I leave here, my phone starts to get emails and texts and everything. It's like, oh, I wanted to ask you a question. I'm here for an hour. Come on, ask me a question if you'd like. Well, everybody, yeah, can email us. Everybody gets the jitters, I guess. Like they get anxiety over this whole thing. Well, just call. If you can text me, just ask me the question. I'll read it. Okay, so much going on in the city, and I want to try to do it in a chronological order. Tonight is a concert. I forget which. It was a rain date for Carter Park. 6:30 tonight. It's going to be a beautiful night. Bring your blankets, your chairs. Yes, I was saying they blacktopped in one day. They blacked that whole area of the rail trail and set the furniture and the stone. There's a circle there of like furniture and places to sit and everything. And they set that today. So they are well on the way, and we expect hopefully around the beginning of October to open up that section to riders. And you'll be able to go all the way to Fitchburg. Some people like to go only as far, like maybe they have little kids. I'm sure they'll go to Doyle Field. They'll go downtown Park maybe, or they'll drive to Doyle Field. I mean to downtown at Depot Square, and then drive their bikes to Doyle Field. For a little kid, that seems like it's 100 miles, but it's safe. There are all new cross lights. So you push the button, wait for it to cross. It's all brand new out there, and get you over there. You can get shopping at Water Tower Plaza. You can shop downtown. You can go all the way to Erdman Way if you like, and then you can continue on all the way into Fitchburg. So the last piece of this will be the last piece into Fitchburg. So on September 27th, I try to do it chronological order, but Leominster Church of Christ is having their giveaway day. And this has become a really big thing up there at the church. They're up at 592 West Street, and I just saw the former pastor up there. He was there for a long time. Just lost his wife. Just a nice people, nice people. Anyway, they call it giveaway day, and it's all items are free. Arts, books, clothing, household goods, linens, toys, and so much more. Info at Church of Christ at Leominster.org. And I'll remind you again, this is September 27th. I don't know if you guys put it up on your message board. Okay, Saturday, it's a citywide yard sale. We have a map for you. You can download the map online if you'd like. We have it on Facebook if you use Facebook. But if you'd like to come in, and people have been coming in all day to grab this map. And look at, I don't know how many there are, but it's rain or shine. Look at, those are all, see the dot? Yeah. See the dots? No, I don't think you can see the dots. See the dots? So stop in the City Hall. It's 8 to 3 o'clock or whatever hours you want, and you won't be disappointed. Okay, also, there's a farmer's market on the Common from 11 to 2 o'clock at Monument Square. And as I said, we have the Our Lady of the Lake Bazaar coming up again on September 6th. Let's fast forward now to the Leominster Food Truck Festival. That'll be not tomorrow, but the following Friday, which is the 12th. Friday, September 12th. The Hispanic Heritage Festival is that next Thursday. So 2 Thursdays from today, 5 to 9. This will be the biggest one that we've had, by the way. The Johnny Appleseed Festival is just 2 days after that. That's on a Saturday, the 20th, from 9 to 5. And then we kick in with the tractor parade. So, even if you have a ride-on tractor, that tractor parade last year was awesome. People loved it. And then we line up all the tractors after, and then the kids can go on them and hit the horn and, kind of mess around, take some pictures and stuff. Everybody loves that event. Everyone loves that event. And then we kick into some of the fall events, like the massive craft beer garden, October 18th, and then the big Halloween parades coming up. We have a ton of things in October that we'll share with you. Michael's Run is October 4th. And, so concert tonight. It's going to be weather's just like gorgeous. And tomorrow at the public library is preschool yoga and movement with Miss Jamel at 9:30. And remember, starting on this Sunday, which is the 7th, the library is open until spring or late spring, June. So for all those that Sunday's a big day to get to, good day for you to get to the library. It will now be open on Sundays. Did I say Sunday? Caller, welcome to the show.
Hello, Mayor Dean.
Well, hello, Robin.
I'm happy that you asked me to share all this good news with you.
Yes, this is very exciting, and I want people to know what you're doing tomorrow night. Give them an idea of what's happening to spread the word.
Hello, Leominster also. Hello to everybody in Leominster. Well, I'm really excited. The Blue Stage is a part of the Christian Life Center Center and Community Center. It's one of the rooms. It's actually on the ground level, and it's right in the front. It's one of the storefronts. And you know that we've done pop-up shops and seasonal activities, and we've had art shows, art gallery shows and sales. We've done a lot of things with young adults. We've had coffee and cafe with karaoke, and we've done all kinds of things in this particular area of the building. Well, now I'm so happy to say that I moved my art studio, Robin's Art Studio, that I used to have. We used to teach the after-school programs, after-school art. We did the creative parties and camps at the end of the school year. We did a huge art show, gigantic art show, 700 pieces of children's art every year. And on our 25th year, the pandemic happened.
Right.
And I had to say goodbye to everybody temporarily. But it's been a long wait. But I moved my art studio into the blue stage. So I have the entire blue stage room, and I changed the format. So the format, I basically have combined two of my passions. One is teaching art and creativity and drama and dance and music and all that stuff that's in the arts. And I combined it with my life coaching, pastoral counseling, and all of that. So basically, if you're tired of being stressed out, I'm going to suggest more joy. And come and experience the studio. There'll be a calendar, different events on different nights, all different ages. So the workshops, the clubs, all of that will be age with their own age group. And then some nights are like family nights and things like that. But we're creating a more joyful life.
Nice.
Because art therapy is basically just creativity, art, music, dance. It makes you feel better, and it rewires our nervous system. And I don't know, all I know is there's so much stress nowadays. Everybody's going through something. Some people are still getting over the pandemic. Some people have lost their work and their businesses. Everybody's going family things, house things. But I'm here to say we are going to be celebrating, creating a more joyful life through the arts. So, for instance, arts and crafts, parties and get-togethers and events, music and singing. Now, do we teach instruments? We don't. But there's a lot of other things that you can do with music. And singing. And like you said this morning, I was so surprised when you said, and playing kazoos. Absolutely.
It's the only thing I know. It's the only thing I know how to play is the kazoo.
There you go. You'll have to come.
Yes.
Kazoos and ukuleles.
Ukulele.
You know,
Tiptoe through the tulips.
A lot of people don't know that I've been a drama teacher for a long time. And I'm trained in drama. And we've done many productions. And we want to do comedy and improv. We're also going to do movement and dance. And I do choreography, as you know. So anyway, it's the whole art, but the art makes people happy.
It does.
The arts get you moving. The art, like there's laughter, there's joy, there's friendship, and there's always refreshment because you know me, I have to put out a spread, right?
Yes.
So it's always good to see.
So tomorrow night, what will be the hours, Robin?
So tomorrow night, so it's called At the Blue Stage. Some people think it's just the Blue Stage, but we've changed it like, where are you going? Oh, I'm going to this. It's At the Blue Stage. And tomorrow night is from 6 to 9. So that's Friday night, 6 to 9.
Right.
We're having an open house celebration. There will be a gallery show because we have 2.5 walls that are gallery walls that we can hang artwork, and I will be featuring different artists. Tomorrow night, it will be some of my art that I've done.
Nice.
And of course, I just got back from the beach, so guess what I brought? All my paintings of the ocean and the seashells and all of that. But tomorrow night, it will be a little bit of everything. We're not doing arts and crafts and all that tomorrow night. It's come, celebrate, see the place, see how colorful and happy and fun it is.
I always,
music
when you had
have something to eat.
when you had the stage, I always drove by, and especially fall hits and it gets dark early, and you drive by and see the lights and the blue stage, and it's always very exciting. You knew something was happening.
It's so exciting.
Yes.
I'm so excited. And you know what? I love helping people. I love helping people. I have empathy and compassion, and I just love to help people. And this is the talent that I have. This is the career that I have been trained in. And I said, you know what? I tried different things to test it, to see if there was a need. And I have found in my heart there is such a need that my heart was just like, I want to help people. And you know what? It's some people are like, well, I don't know if I need therapy. It's not therapy. It's beautiful, fun events that you might learn something, you might do something new, and you can sign up specifically. Like, I'm not going to say, okay, everybody come in and we're just going to dance. No, you have to sign up for the dance thing. You have to sign up for this, to sign up for that, because it's specific, but it's going to, each thing in the arts will be used to help people with their joy and their happiness. So
well,
hopefully we can make people feel better.
If you're looking, it's the Christian Life Center. It's right on the corner of Merriam Ave and Main Street. What's the number? 53? Yeah. What number is it?
It's 53.
53 Main Street.
Free parking all on this end.
Yes, there's all the parking is free downtown. You can park behind the buildings. You can park on Merriam Ave, park in the garage.
The bank lets us park.
Yes.
We don't have a parking lot, but the bank has been wonderful neighbors to us.
Right.
And we have parking in that bank also.
Well,
so anyway,
we'll see you tomorrow night. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Wellness groups and life coaching on grief, health, purpose, goals, all of that kind of stuff too is offered.
Beautiful.
So we'll see you tomorrow night.
All right.
Anybody can come, all right?
Turn off your phone and just chill for a couple of minutes, right?
Just chill out.
You'll feel the stress.
Food.
The stress will just kind of like melt like butter.
Goes to work. You need something to come to that's just fun.
Yes.
And that's what this is. It's all about enjoying each other, enjoying what we're doing, having fun, and leave happy.
That's right. Oh, by the way. Oh, by the way, Robin, I know we have the Baby in the Manger on Christmas Eve, but if there's anything else, get it over to Diana. If like when you have your prelude at the church or anything, get that to Diana. Anything that's public that you're going to open up to the public, get that.
And also the big Christmas production that we always do.
Right, whatever you have, get it over to her, so we can get it on the schedule early.
Thank you so much.
That's Robin Korskini
at
Blue Stage, and tomorrow night we'll see you there. Okay, there are so many things here I'll never get through tonight, but I will just tell you, as far as the rec department goes, they have youth art program, after school sports from September to October. They have a pickleball tournament coming up September 13th. They have, I can't tell you, youth pickleball they have. They have a Lego builders program. And if you can call them, or if you'd like to reach out or go to the website, it's Leominster, ma.myrec.com. And that's our specific rec department. Or you can just go to our website. You can sign up for things there, and you're going to absolutely love it. They're incredible what they do there. And they try things all the time. They're constantly trying to do things for different groups. And much like Robin, trying to kind of put it out there to see what people want, right? I mean, you want to do events that people like. They have youth basketball. They're also looking for coaches. That's October 25th to December 20th. The library's having their Tiny Tykes Trick or Treat. I'm telling you, it is kids' holiday gift making at the rec department. It is nonstop. And we'll be having a meeting with the schools, the rec department, our city hall, and the rec department, the library, and we'll be, again, organizing all of the things that will happen around the holidays. We call it Spend the Holidays in Leominster, and so many exciting things. And Steve told me up at Shoreland Farms yesterday while I was up there that he'll be doing that light display. And I've had families tell me how they go up there almost every night, like get the kids cleaned up, throw them in the car, get the heat going. So all of that happening. Speaking of Shoreland Farms, they're now open 7 days a week from 10 in the morning till 5 at night. They have Polo Reds, Zesters, Ginger Golds. They had blueberries and peaches up there, and it's just amazing. So let's do, we got pictures of the week? Let's do those, and if we have time, I'll do some more announcements. The rest of these are, we also have the North Central Massachusetts guide that's available. But let's do this first. Okay. All right. Hey, there's Crystal. Congratulations to Crystal on 5 years at Hannaford. Everybody that goes in knows Crystal. Crystal knows everyone, and everybody knows Crystal. So congratulations. We all went down there and gave her a certificate, and it was a nice day. They gave her flowers, certificate, a little crown to wear, and man, her memory is amazing. Next slide, please. Stephen Fiedler was on the Common this past Saturday. He brings a big crowd. We're all done on the Common as far as entertainment on Thursday. But I tell everybody, if you'd like to come, you can set up anytime. Let us know, and we'll make sure the background music's off. We'll show you where to plug in, bring a couple friends, do your own thing. Instead of a garage band, it's a Common band. You can come down and just do your thing. We encourage it. So anyway, let us know. Shoalhaven Farms, again, open 7 days a week. Apples, peaches, berries, and even gifts. I wanted to tell the gifts part of the orchard yesterday. Excuse me. Go ahead. Patty Shaw is the founder of Leominster Rocks, and Stacy Ciccolini had a great painting event where they painted all these rocks. I don't know, a simple rock with a saying on it makes me happy. And I go up to City Hall, I walk up the stairs, and there's a little rock there. And I think it's the coolest thing in the world. Come visit. It's right across from the fire station. You'll see it right on the side of the building there where the school parking lot is, right across from the fire station on Church Street. And the rail trail, yes, is making incredible progress. There they are. There's some of the furniture that we set. You know, sometimes you go further than, you got your kids. Or maybe you started in Fitchburg, you're like, I'm going to do the whole thing. Well, you get to the Leominster side, you need a rest. Well, there's a little park there. Not a huge park. Just we backed off. We cut some of it back so that we could accommodate Schofield's and the package store and change some parking around. But it all works. It all fits. And it's going to really be beautiful out there. So they've already paid first coat, and now they're really going to take off over there. So pretty exciting. There's some more pictures of the rail trail. And Emergency Management Director Arthur Eberthal testifies before a State House Committee on the need for additional ways to help city and towns with disasters. So pretty good, huh? And Our Lady Lake setting up for the big festival. There they are, huh? Going to be fun. They got the tents out. So we get a little rain. Don't worry about it. This is New England. Not to worry. Oh, no. Who put that up here? That's my 7th or 8th or not. What grade is that? Who did this to me? I didn't know this was going to be up there. Anyway, always talking. Yes, this is true. I don't know about the smile because I wasn't smiling. I was always talking, always fooling around. Definitely Mrs. Case's pal. And seeing with Freddie Grasso. And I don't know, I guess I didn't have a comb or a brush or anything. I think I just did that, come out of the shower and wherever the hair fell. And it says, liked by all until you run for mayor. And at any given time, although this week, it's been 2 weeks before anybody unfriended me on Facebook. That's like pretty good. Usually I lose 1 or 2 friends. I don't know why. Everybody, if there are enough issues, and there always are going to disagree on an issue. There's no question about it. That somewhere along the line, even family members, people that are married, love each other, at some point, I don't care if they disagree on the color of the walls they're going to do the kitchen. There's always somewhere along the line that people might not be. But what I found lately is a lot of misinformation. So people are upset about something, but it's not the correct information. And I'm like, okay, you have the right to be upset, but make sure you have all the right information, right? I mean, that's an important thing. So anyway, if you go into the transfer station, 22 Jungle Road, it's across from Walmart, hours are 8 to 12, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And if you like things that you read, you can come to City Hall or the Senior Center, and we have the newest edition of the It's Happening in Leominster, or you can go to our Facebook page, It's Happening in Leominster, and also the newsletter for the Senior Center. So I think we've gotten, oh, just one more thing, but I think I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's this group, and they'll have a minute left, and it's called City on a Hill Arts. And they do theater, they do all these cool things. Well, they used to be up around Ashburnham area, but they now have their own home, and it's at the synagogue. And they've done a number of performances, and they do a great job, and they don't even charge you to get in. They do take donations if you want to sponsor them. Well, they're having a night of remembrance. They're going to do this whole night celebrating their 10 years. And they're having a reception. It starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 14th. This is Sunday, the 14th. I won't get there until the performances start, but that's at 4 o'clock. They're going to have a raffle, live performances, but it's just a general look back at 10 years. And they have a website. It's called cityonahillarts.org. And they're, if you don't know where the synagogue is, you're new in town, meeting so many new people, so many. 268 Washington Street, right here in Leominster. And it's a wonderful group. And they've done storytelling, all kinds of creative things, provoking theater, everything. And it's good stuff. And it's a talented group. We're out of time here at Inside Leominster. Good night. God bless you. Remember, the world is run by those who show up. You got to show up. Thank you to the whole crew here. Another magnificent job. Good night.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by DeCarolis Insurance Agency Incorporated, DeCarolisinsuranceagency.com, and by Enterprise Bank. Enterprise Bank creates success. EnterpriseBanking.com.
This is LTV.